welcome to Mainly Outdoors. My name's Jesse, and today we are going to go out to Gulf Hagas, otherwise known as the Grand Canyon of Maine, to target some brook trout, and who knows what else is in there. Yesterday I caught a lot of smallmouth, so we might end up catching those as well. But anyway, I camped here last night. It was calling for a slight chance of rain, so I took my chances, and well, we ended up getting several thunderstorms, and this puddle crept pretty close to my tent. As you can tell, we were just inches away from disaster here. That couldn't have been any closer. I'm lucky that I didn't get rained out. It get started around 5 in the morning and I was already up anyway, and just kind of sat it out and watched that puddle rise. But we'll see about camping tonight, because I know it's supposed to rain more, but maybe it's done and over with. Let's hope. So anyway, I'm gonna cook myself up some breakfast, and then we're gonna go get out fishing and target some brook trout today. I'm gonna have deer sausage and eggs this morning. This is from that deer I ran over a while back. So the way we make it is we put 50% deer and then we add 50% pork as well. I think pork loin. I'm not 100% sure. I'd have to ask my dad. And then of course we spice it as well. So it will make some great sausage this morning. Man, as far as the rain goes, I cannot catch a break today. I'm just going to eat this in my pickup, because it's probably going to keep raining for a little bit now. Give it a half hour, see what happens. I think I'm going to wait it out at least a little bit, because the weather should improve. It's not supposed to be like this today. And I'll just edit some videos until the rain actually does stop for a while. And then after that, we're going to go out fishing, so I'll see you guys at the stream. Wow, that's something. We're gonna skip that. As beautiful as it is, I'm not gonna fish it. Ugh, so humid. So I'm not really sure that's fishable. It's called Screw Angler Falls, and I think it's called that because you can't fish it. We'll keep going though. I'm gonna find a place I can fish. Wow. Yeah, no one's fishing that. But it is quite a sight. So that behind me looks alright to me, so we're gonna give that a try to start with. I've been hiking on the AT for a while now. This is the first place I've come to that looks okay. And the junction's actually almost a mile further up, but you can see right behind me there's actually a crossing right there. And so I might just ford this river, save myself some time, and get more fishing in. Okay, to start off with, I am using this kind of a black fly imitation or a late stage midge. Just something small and delicate. And we're gonna see how we do. This looks okay, right? Water's a little dirty because of the rain. But we'll see. All right, I didn't catch anything here, but instead of tying a new fly, I'm just gonna keep going. There's plenty of other spots, and I think they'll get better than this. look what we have here. So this is an Indian cucumber root. I really like these because if you dig them up, you got to be a little careful. The stems are really thin, and what you're going to find underneath is a big white root. Or not big, just a small one. So this is what you're looking for. And the root is what we're looking for. This root gets its name because it has a taste that's very similar to a cucumber. So it really does taste like a cucumber. Whenever I see some of those, I always stop to eat them. There's not much to them, and they're not going to fill you up, but the taste is really enjoyable, and I think it's just a fun little snack to pick up while you're hiking out here. So I always find myself digging them up. I'm going to see if I can find a few more. We haven't caught a fish yet, and honestly, I'm starting to get a little hungry. There's another one right here. Oh, there's two actually. So these ones are actually pretty small. Normally I won't dig these, but I just want to see how big the root might be. Maybe it's bigger because it hasn't produced a fruiting body yet. Nope, just this tiny little thing. But since I dug it up, I am going to eat it. So yeah, that's just kind of a tasty snack. I always eat them when I'm hiking along, so I thought I'd share it with you guys. Okay, let's get down somewhere where we can fish so I can get an actual meal. Wow. I can't fish that. Nope. Not gonna happen. Whew. Man, I've been doing a lot of hiking and I haven't done too much fishing because, well, it's kind of hard to get down there to fish. So unless this reaches the edge of the water soon, I might not be able to fish, and I may just cook a soup without it and hike my way back because it's 3 o'clock. I've been hiking for 3 hours and I'd like to get back by 7-ish before it gets dark. So I'm gonna stop here, eat a snack, and then continue on the trail and see if this gets any closer to the water so I can actually try to fish it. Blueberries never hurt. Might as well take a few of these. If I can't get any fish, apparently I'll just eat everything in the woods. So far, that's all I've done, is hike and eat berries and other things that I find. Wow, those are good. Oh boy. Well, I made it to the water, but it's almost 4 o'clock and I don't know if it's a good idea to stick around to fish. I think I'll just do a little bit right here and then I need to go. It's gonna get dark. These are slick. So let's make our way down carefully. Okay, here we go. If anything, I came here to do exactly what I wanted to do, and that was just to fish the Grand Canyon of Maine. Well, we may have to just keep going. As beautiful a spot this is, though, my gosh. I think it's time to call it for today. Come back some other day. But man, that view though. It was just such a long hike that I didn't have time to fish, and plus with these huge canyons you just can't walk down to the water. You gotta find a very particular spot, and even then I still had to scale, not down this, but down quite a bit, and this is the only hole I can really get to. So we're gonna call it. I gotta get hiking for sure. Hey, puppy. Yes, 2 younger people.
Yeah.
Yep, they are up, I don't know, half a mile? Yeah. No, maybe not that much, quarter mile, something like that. Alright, so I made it back down to the crossing where I started, and I decided, you know, I know how far it is now. I wasn't sure how far of a hike it would be out, but I'm gonna put on this little stonefly imitation. This did really well for me back in Katahdin, so hopefully it does well again. But let's just see if we can give one final chance to catch a fish. Wish me luck. This spot looks so good. I didn't catch anything last time. I was also using a dry fly. We'll see. Hey! Dang it, I lost him. Well, we did hook a fish though. There we go. Finally, we didn't get skunked and we caught a trout. Normally, I wouldn't eat a fish of this size. This is 6 inches, so I can keep him. But you see his eye? He's got a bum eye, not from me. This is where I hooked him. So we're gonna go ahead and keep him just because of that eye. Well, managed to catch that one fish at least. Time to pack out though. I gotta ford this river. Oh look, stick. Yay. This makes the, I don't know, 4th river I forded today. Quite a few. Oh, it's not getting any warmer. Brr. There we go. Jeez, it's like a party over there. Okay, last ford. Heading that way.
Yes.
You gotta camp out that way, or?
Yeah.
Oh man.
That sucks though.
Every day?
Yeah,
Or I guess you don't come out here all the time. Yeah, I got a few.
Oh, cool.
Not too much though.
Okay, so
It's tough with that gorge.
Really?
Yeah, well, hiking into it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
There's a couple spots though you can catch some.
Cool. I'll have to go out that way.
Yeah, you have to try it out sometime.
Because I have my fishing license.
Might as well use it. You too. Good luck. And the pickup's not far away now, so let's just finish this up. Call it a day. Got to explore a new area, learn some things, find some new spots. Maybe not the best spots, but find some nonetheless. We made it back. That was not my most successful day of fishing, but you know, we're exploring new areas, and a lot of times that's kind of how it goes. This is how I find my good fishing spots, is I go to a new area and I just start exploring until I find something that's good, and I also narrow down what's not good. And today, I 100% nailed down what is not good. But it's too bad. Because of the rain, I got a late start, and I just didn't have the time I needed to go in and try all these different holes. But you know, we did manage to catch one fish, and I'm happy for that. I'll see you guys back at the campsite. We are back. Home sweet home. So it looks like the water level receded quite a bit. Not really, it receded a little bit. But we have a little sunlight left. I can't believe it. And we actually might be able to do a catching hook. We are making fish soup. I know that sounds weird, and it probably doesn't taste that great, but to me, let's see, what do I need? Cutting board. What are we gonna do here? I have ramen. We're getting fancy today, but we're gonna spice it up at least a little bit. In addition to my ramen, I brought along some of my dad's carrots, and he gave me a bunch of green beans and other stuff last time I went home. Actually, a lot of the times I would delete videos like this or just not show them because it's kind of boring to watch a bad day of fishing. But it's also nice to show that fishing isn't always glamorous, I guess you could say. Sometimes you just don't have good days. Still had a great day, and honestly, that's really what matters. And I think it's good to show that sometimes. So we have our little baby fish here. You can see his bad eye. Let me focus in on that. I'm not sure what's wrong with him there, but we will eat this fish. That way he doesn't go to waste. And he's going to spice up my meal just a bit. Add a little bit of protein to it. Here we got the water boiling. Next up, I'm going to dice up some veggies here. So all these veggies are homegrown from my dad's garden. He has a huge garden that I don't know if I've ever shown you guys, but it's going to add just a little bit to our ramen soup. There we go. Get that cooking. Alright, now since I'm feeling pretty hungry, I think I'm going to boil up 2 of these. Just to have something a little extra. Take the fish and boil them. This looks really funny. So everybody, I bet you didn't think you'd see this today. A brook trout soup. I'm gonna add some pepper, and then we'll hit it with my favorite sauce in the world. Some sriracha. Now that's a soup. Let that heat back up and we'll be ready to go. There we have it. Not bad, right? I mean, this looks pretty good. Well guys, here we have it. You have to say, I mean, it's gotta be the first time that you've ever seen a brook trout soup. It's definitely my first time. Ooh, I'm definitely gonna spill this. I'll be impressed if I don't. Let's see how this turned out. Add some noodles in there. I'm actually kind of happy with this dish. This is really nice. Especially after a rainy day like it's been. A soup, it just sounded so good to me all day long. And of course I didn't have enough time to go fishing, so it was kind of a failed attempt. Oh, here's a little bit of fish. I mean, I know brook trout's good, and there's some hot sauce in there, so how bad could the brook trout be, right? Okay. That's pretty good, actually. If I do say so myself, but I'm also starving, so take whatever I say with a grain of salt. Oh, that's spicy. And there's a bug in it. That is camp cooking for you. Bug in the soup and all. Yeah, screw it, I'll eat them. Whatever. I don't care at this point. Let's add a few more bugs. They've been biting me all day, I might as well bite them back. That's kind of how I'm feeling about it right now. Food always makes me happier. Even though I still had a good day, but when you finish up a day like that, you're just exhausted. And food just always lifts my spirits. So that's kind of why I started making these. I love fishing, I like cooking, and I really like eating, which is kind of the reason I like cooking to begin with. I mean, it turned out really good. It doesn't taste fishy at all. I don't really know why that is. I thought it would at least have somewhat of a fishy taste. Probably because I didn't put much brook trout in there, so that could have something to do with it. But I mean, that's okay, because I guess you don't really need that many fish for a catch and cook. You just need 1. 2 would have been better, but we got 1. But thank you guys for watching and sticking around with me today. If you made it this far, I really appreciate it. And you know, those who don't fish that often, that's sometimes how it goes. And those who are new to fishing, you know, part of it is just exploring new areas. You can't always catch fish. And when you don't catch fish, especially in new places, all you're doing is just exploring it to see what works, what places you should go, what places you shouldn't, and it's actually a really big part of fishing that I love, because every time you travel to a new spot or target new species, there's always something new involved, and I've always really enjoyed that. So although today wasn't the best day of fishing, I got to see some beautiful places, and I also learned a lot about the fish around here. And when I come back, and hopefully I get to stay till tomorrow, I'll have a better chance at catching them. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you hopefully tomorrow, but if not, in the next episode. So I'll see you guys later.